Hello and welcome back to the Educated Colin Snap channel. How you doing? So today, well, recently I guess I've been messing with Shuri decks and just having fun because I got Shuri a little last week, so I've just been putting Shuri in everything. One of my viewers on stream today was asking if I could play a Mr. Negative deck, and I was like, sure, let's just build Shuri with negative. And I tried it out, and it was actually pretty fun. Uh, I'm not gonna tell you it's broken. I'm not gonna tell you it's even good, but it was a fun take to Shuri. I think Shuri has a lot of flexibility in that the key pieces is like 3 cards: Shuri, Red Skull, Taskmaster. So you can kind of mess around with the other pieces. You can just put like a ton of like other compositions in there, and as long as you have those 3 main pieces, you always have like an alternative win condition. So without further ado, we can take a look at this monstrosity that I built. So even though it has Mr. Negative in it, I wouldn't really consider it a Mr. Negative deck. This is a deck. It's a Shuri deck, but it just has Mr. Negative in it. It's kind of how I look at it. So even though we have a ton of pieces, those it's not like reliant on hitting Mr. Negative, essentially. So I would say Zabu is pretty important. Like, because if you hit the Zabu, then you can play things on 3, right? Then you can play Jubilee, you can play the Shuri early, you can play a lot more options. But the Mr. Negative is just nice. If you do get Zabu into Mr. Negative, this deck feels broken, I would say, but I think that's how Mr. Negative decks kind of work. I don't play too much of it because of the inconsistency, but since we're just relying on the Shuri engine much more than the Mr. Negative engine, it's not as big of a deal. Now, obviously, we have no defensive cards for Shang-Chi, but if you do get a good start, like, it doesn't matter if they kill your Red Skull. It doesn't even matter. So definitely an interesting deck. I thought it was fun, and a lot of people in chat were like saying they have success. So I figured, okay, may as well talk about it then. I definitely want to be doing some more gameplay just because it's quicker, and like 5-hour YouTube video effort is like not a daily thing you want to be doing all day. So definitely have some gameplay for it. We fought a couple people, but also fought a couple bots as it is. But I just kind of wanted to showcase the deck list. I guess I could talk about each of the cards real quick as well, right? So Zabu, you need it for negative. People will ask why no Psylocke. It's because this isn't really fully relying on hitting the negative. If you hit the negative, it's nice, but it's not super required. So we're not like fully indexing. We want our draws to be good. Ironheart is just a cheap card that you can play after negative. This card is maybe like the least important card in the deck, but it is something you can just easily add to once your negative goes off. It's pretty nice, but I would say it's not that important. Mystique is pretty important. There's a ton of targets for Mystique. There's so many. There's like Darkhawk, there's Iron Man, there's what other cards is in this deck? Blue Marvel, that's right. There's at least 3 targets for Mystique. Amazing. Mr. Negative obviously just turns all your cards broken. It's not even fair. If this thing goes off, and something you might also be thinking is like, okay, you have Shuri, Red Skull, and something else, right? Or you have Mr. Negative. Which one would I play? I would say you lead Mr. Negative because you could get a 0-cost card, and that can turn your combo broken. Something that's really broken about this is that if you hit Mr. Negative and you flip like a Shuri or something, you can turn 6, play Shuri, Taskmaster, and Shuri, Red Skull, and Taskmaster, right? Because the Shuri will be 1 mana with the Zabu discount. Then the Red Skull and then the Taskmaster could be free, or the Zola could be free. So you can like pretend you're not Shuri at all until the last turn. You just plop down like 60 plus power. It's just like, okay, I guess that was fair. So that's definitely something you can do. Dark Hawk, a lot of people were asking what I would place Dark Hawk with, and there are some things you can do. You could just like play Psylocke or whatever. But I actually think the Dark Hawk does matter a lot because it gives you a lot of alternative options in terms of things you can play. So it just gives you like, okay, I want to go Darkhawk Mystique, or I want to go Shuri into the Darkhawk, and then when it's flipped, it's a 4 power base. Plus, you're getting the extra, +8 or whatever you're getting. So this thing could turn out to be like 14 plus power, and then you can Taskmaster that. So it just gives you a different way of playing the Shuri. Because one of the downsides with the Shuri right now is that you don't have a lot of good targets. You just have that Red Skull, and then you have like a lot of like subpar targets. The Darkhawk becomes a pretty nice target if you can flip it. So definitely a good piece. So if you don't have Darkhawk, that's going to be the one downside here. Jubilee, it just it's like another activator for the Mr. Negative. So let's say you don't get Mr. Negative in your hand, but you do have the Zabu. You can go Zabu into Jubilee, and the Jubilee could hit a lot of things, right? It could hit the Blue Marvel, which is good. It could hit the Taskmaster, not the Taskmaster, but the Zola, which is really good because it'll pull out 2 more cards, and then I could just hit the negative. So you have that way of activating Mr. Negative on 3, even if it's on your hand. If you just if you just play the Jubilee on 3, so that can be a nice activator. And it's happened a couple of times, and it's felt pretty good, so I've liked it. Shuri, of course, Shuri, Red Skull, Taskmaster, just namesakes. Iron Man just goes with Mr. Negative. If you're going to be playing Mr. Negative, you're going to be playing Iron Man. It's just such a good combo, so that one's no-brainer. Also works for Mystique. Taskmaster for the Red Skull power. Blue Marvel is also just a very easy card to play with Mr. Negative. Even though it doesn't become free, it's just a really nice card to play, and it also works well with Mystique. So you can go Blue Marvel Mystique combo, and that can also work out really well. Red Skull, of course, for the Shuri. And then last thing, Zola. So you now have the Red Skull Zola option now if you don't want to do Taskmaster. And then this could also be 0 mana. So you can go Red Skull, Taskmaster, Zola, all on the same turn theoretically. And you can definitely do some combos. A lot of this reminds me very similar of the Black Panther variant. Actually, this gives me a lot of vibes to it. But I just kind of like, well, I made this for fun, but for a meme, but it actually felt pretty good. So now we're going to talk about it. So overall, that's the deck list. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know how it goes for you. I'd love to know if you lose a lot. That's if you're winning, don't tell me. But if you're losing a lot, that's what I want to know. But anyways, see you on the other guy's side. Take care. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye-bye. I've heard enough. No. I'm down for this. I feel that. Like, this is the only playable position. I feel that. Your love is king. Alright, the problem with this, by the way, is if I hit Mr. Negative, nothing happens. I'm down for it, though. I'm down to meme. It also means I can't play Shuri here. Arguable. Some would say arguable. Not great. That's slightly better. Round and round and round my head, touching the very heart of me. No skin. I wonder what's better. Maybe we just do this into this. It's funny, this is the same. Shuri with a handful of zeros. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say with my zero? Making myself sing. What is the easiest deck to level with infinite? I have no idea. Is any deck really easy? Honestly, like, I guess the deck has to be simplistic, right? What's a simple deck to play? Is Zoo simple? It's maybe not simple. What would be simple? Electro Wave? Oh yeah, maybe Electro Ramp. I could see that, yeah. Oh. Oh wait, I still win. Alright. I guess so. He could have put Titania on the right lane, but then he'd lose, right? Oh, that's true. Oh, I got him. See, now he knows my deck, though. You see, you can't do this in like high elo because people know your deck, right? And then it's like, you know what I mean? What do you do now? Yeah, now he knows. But to be fair, I knew his deck. So it's also not fair in that aspect. He's gonna storm middle, but there's nothing I can do. Ooh, wow. Oh. That's not even that bad for Well, I like that. What's the play now? Is it this? Looks good to me. Alright. Oh, alright then. Whee! We have a lot of options to win this game. Alright, so let me see. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Is it even open then? Is this a Mr. Negative game? I don't think so. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is fine. Hey, Jeff, thank you for the raids. We're kind of memeing around. Like, I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about, like, what is this deck? We're kind of just memeing around here. Someone asked for a Mr. Negative deck, and this is as close as I can do without it being like super troll. Isn't this good though? Like, that's kind of strong. It's kind of good. Seems good to me. Ooh, turn 7. Did the patch? Was there a patch today? People keep telling me there's a patch, and I'm not seeing it or noticing it or anything. I'm not seeing it at all. So I don't feel like there's a patch, but people keep telling me there's a patch. Like, there's nothing on Discord. There's nothing on the news. Like, I don't know if there is a patch. Why Hawk? Oh, it has 0 power. I mean, that's really as far as I got with it. Okay. Well, there goes my deck. Alright, okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong order. Wrong order. We almost had it. We almost had it, chat. We almost had it. Alright, what does Shuri even hit? Shuri just hits the Darkhawk now. Alright, we can go Shuri, Darkhawk, and then Taskmaster. Next turn. As long as we're winning this lane, it should be fine. You also got a 17 megabyte update. I don't think they're doing anything though. Ah, my power, my synergy. How dare you? Alright, it's better to do it the other way around. So we're gonna lose 1 power here, but who really cares? Order. Oh wait, you're right. No, no, this is fine. I thought I played it the other way around. Did I not? I guess I didn't. Weird. Oh well, it's not that important. I thought I played it the other way around. I guess I didn't. Ah well. It's not that important. Ironheart will carry. So if we did a round, we'd have 16 here. Yeah, that would be enough. Yeah, we didn't want that lane anyways. That lane was pointless. Really don't know why it's such a big deal though. Ooh, this could be a person. Could also not be a person. Let me see what he's playing. Alright, not a person. No person's doing this. Copium. Copium for sure, but no Psylocke? No. This isn't really heavily invested in Mr. Negative. We're just a Shuri deck masquerading as a negative deck. Let's be honest. Really that deserving of it. In the life I want to stay. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal. If I were to play a tournament, I have no idea. I have no clue. I haven't had to think about it, and it doesn't even matter because like I'm not even in the mental state to play tournaments right now. I'm just kind of playing for fun. What do I do with these useless cards? Ugh. I'm so trolling. I'm just killing off a card here. It's so stupid. Oh man. But this is the only thing that makes sense. Well, unless I just win normally. I could also just win normally. Right, I could just do this. Nah, I like the meme. I'm down the meme. Easy, easy. Oh man, not even close. I don't know how I was sub but not following. I appreciate that. I wish everyone would do that. Honestly, just don't bother following, just sub. Yeah, that's that. I'm fine with that, honestly.
Once you watch him, you won't go back. He'll teach you tomorrow, snap. Your skills will be improving. How you doing? You'll hit infinity and won't go back. snap.